One of the most common questions that comes up for people building income after 40 is some version of this. The frameworks make sense, but what tools do you actually use? And it is a fair question, because there is a gap between understanding a system and knowing what to open on your computer to run it. So this video is different from most of what is on this channel. No framework names, no case study characters, no retirement math. Just a direct walk through the 3 tools that make this entire system work. What each one does, why it works specifically for this type of income, and exactly how to use it in practice. If you have been watching this channel and wondering what the actual day-to-day looks like behind the concepts, this is that video. Before we get into the specific tools, one thing is worth saying clearly. Tools are not the strategy. This channel has covered that idea before. But it is worth repeating here because a video about tools can accidentally send the wrong message. The tools work because they are being used in service of a clear structure, a specific problem, a specific audience, a specific offer. Without that structure, these same tools produce nothing useful. With that structure, they dramatically reduce the time and effort required to build and maintain an income system. That is the context. Now let us get practical. The first tool is Chat, and the way most people use it is actually the wrong way. Most people open Chat and ask it to write something for them. Write me a LinkedIn post. Write me a script. Write me a product description. And the output sounds exactly like what it is, generic, polished. Completely devoid of specific experience. There are 2 modes where Chat is genuinely useful for building income. Mode 1 is using it as a thinking partner. When you have a rough idea for a piece of content, but you are not sure how to frame it, do not ask Chat to write it for you. Describe the idea and ask it to ask you questions. For example, you might say something like this. I want to create content about why adults over 40 struggle to get started with income even when they understand the concept. What questions should I be asking myself to develop this clearly? ChatGPT generates 8 to 10 questions. You answer them in your own words. Those answers become the raw material for the content. The output sounds like you because it came from you. ChatGPT just helped you extract and organize the thinking. Mode 2 is refinement. Once you have a rough draft of a script, guide, or product section, use Chat to identify where it is unclear. Paste the draft and ask this. Where in this explanation might someone ask, but what do I actually do? Flag those moments specifically. It identifies the gaps. You fill them with more specific detail. The output becomes significantly more actionable. What you should never use Chat for is generating ideas from scratch, writing entire sections without your input, or producing anything that goes directly to an audience without your review. The moment you skip your own thinking and go straight to the output, the content stops sounding like a person with real experience and starts sounding like content. Your audience will feel that difference even if they cannot articulate why. The second tool is Canva. And again, how you use it specifically matters more than the fact that you use it. Canva handles 3 things in this income system. First, thumbnails. Every video needs a thumbnail that communicates the core idea in under half a second. A dark navy background, cream text, a gold accent, 1 number or 1 bold phrase, nothing complex. Once you build your first thumbnail template in Canva, it takes about 12 minutes per video to update and export. Consistent branding across all your videos builds recognition faster than almost anything else. Second, product design. The digital products in this system, the guides, the checklists, the workflow systems, are built as Canva documents before being exported as PDFs. Canva handles the formatting, the color consistency, and the visual structure that makes a product feel professional rather than like a plain Word document. This matters for perceived value. A well-formatted PDF at $27 feels worth the price. The same content in basic formatting feels like something that should be free. Third, simple graphics for content. When a concept needs a visual, a flywheel diagram, a 3-layer income stack, a simple timeline, Canva is where that gets built. Not complex infographics. Simple, clean visuals that make an abstract idea concrete and give CapCut something useful to display on screen. The free tier of Canva covers everything described here. The paid tier adds useful features but is not necessary to start. The third tool is your distribution platform. For this channel, that is YouTube. But the principle matters more than the specific platform. Your distribution platform does one critical job. It makes your content findable by the right person at the moment they are searching for what you offer. YouTube does this through search and recommendation. A newsletter does this through direct delivery to inboxes. LinkedIn does this through professional network reach. For the retirement income niche, adults over 40 searching for practical financial guidance, YouTube is the strongest platform for 3 specific reasons. First, YouTube is the second largest search engine in the world. People searching for how to build an income after 40 find videos, not blog posts or social media posts. Being on YouTube puts you exactly where the search is happening. Second, video builds trust faster than text. Your audience needs to trust you before they will buy anything. A calm, consistent video presence accelerates that trust significantly faster than written content alone. Third, YouTube content has a long shelf life. A video published today will still be discovered 18 months from now through search results. That is compounding reach with no additional effort required on your part. The one rule with any distribution platform is this. Choose one. Be consistent on it. Do not expand until that one is working. Spreading across multiple platforms before one is established is one of the most common ways to slow down an AI income system. The effort gets diluted and nothing compounds. Here is what a typical content production cycle looks like using these 3 tools together. Step 1 is thinking with Chat. You start with a topic and use Chat as a thinking partner. You answer its questions. You extract your own ideas. You have a rough outline in about 30 minutes. Step 2 is building the script. You write the script yourself, using Chat to flag unclear sections and refine specific explanations. Total time is 60 to 90 minutes depending on complexity. Step 3 is visual production in Canva. You build the thumbnail. If the video needs a graphic, you build that too. Total time is 15 to 25 minutes. Step 4 is uploading to CapCut. You paste the clean script, let CapCut generate the voiceover and visuals, review the output, and export. Total time for this step is 30 to 45 minutes. Full production cycle for one video is approximately 2.5 to 3 hours. Distributed across 2 or 3 evenings per week. That is a sustainable rhythm for someone with a full-time job and other responsibilities. A few tools that often come up in AI income content are not part of this system, and it is worth explaining why. Complex automation tools like Zapier or Make are useful for advanced workflows but add unnecessary complexity for someone just starting out. They are a month 6 or month 12 edition, not a day 1 requirement. Social media scheduling tools assume you need to be on multiple platforms simultaneously. As covered here, one platform consistently is the right starting point. Scheduling tools solve a problem you should not have yet. Ad video generation tools are improving rapidly but still produce output that lacks the calm authority that builds trust with a financially anxious audience. A clean CapCut production with stock footage and clear narration outperforms AI-generated video for this specific niche right now. Email marketing platforms are important, but they are a second stage tool. Build the audience first. Add the email list once people are showing up consistently. 3 tools. Chat as a thinking partner and refinement tool. Canva for visual production. YouTube as the distribution platform. That is the actual infrastructure behind this system. Not 20 tools running in parallel, not complex automation, not a technical setup that requires a steep learning curve. 3 tools, used with intention, in service of a clear structure. The complexity in AI income does not come from the tools. It comes from trying to use too many of them before the underlying system is clear. Start with these 3. Get the system working. Add complexity only when the foundation is producing consistent results. Because a simple system that runs consistently will always outperform a complex one that you are constantly trying to figure out. Before you go, if you want to understand how these 3 tools connect in a structured income system built specifically for adults 40 and older, start with the free AI catch-up calculator in the description. It shows you what your retirement timeline looks like today and what a modest income system changes about it. That context makes the tools mean something concrete. And if you are ready to start building the content layer of your system, The AI Content System Starter Kit is built around exactly these three tools. The link is in the description.